Welcome to the Tier List Podcast. My name is Joel Hagman. To my left is Liam Daly. To my right is Ryan Patterson.
We got the vibes, and they're always immaculate.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
out Josh Hart.
They're always there. We are
Go Commanders!
Go Commanders.
Yeah, it's Josh Hart's favorite team.
Oh, is it?
I love how every single episode. Let me just call this out real quick. Every single episode, Ryan starts us off with shout out Josh Hart. Who is Josh Hart? Nobody cares. Because you need to subscribe to the Tier List Podcast right now and rate it 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and go follow our TikTok, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube.
Can I be honest about something
I
real
really
quick?
don't care.
I rated the Roommates podcast 5 stars on Spotify, and I have not done it on ours yet, and this is episode 6.
That's messed up.
This is why
I think at the end we should take a vote.
I'm
about to get replaced with Josh Hart.
Is this the moment where the producer comes in and Ryan now becomes the producer?
Hey, Gavin messed up.
Have you reviewed the podcast 5 stars on Spotify?
Say it.
We're falling apart.
We're falling apart. We had 3 reviews. And
No.
All
I know
do
the
is
other
win,
person
win,
who
win,
reviewed
no
it.
matter what.
I don't know who it is. I don't think
It was Isaac.
Oh, that makes sense. Hey,
Wait, he reviewed it?
Yeah, he
I'm
did.
so
What
proud
did
of
he give
him.
it?
A 5-star.
Of course.
Oh, that's
Because
shocking.
he cares about us.
Yeah.
You don't care.
But you know what we do care about? Today's episode topic.
And you know
Hey,
what?
I get like 5,000 views a week on TikTok.
Okay,
I'm
so
so
proud
I'm
of you.
going to give you guys a hint right now. What is the difference about Liam right now? What is he missing?
My spark.
I would say your glasses, right? So with your glasses on, you might be someone else, but with your glasses off, you become something else.
The Black Panther!
No. When you would think like, oh, they're talking about superheroes. No, we're talking about something even better. We're talking about I thought you guys were going to say it.
Powers.
I'm
Powers.
just going to wait and see if you would do it.
Boom!
No, you're going to do something else.
Dad's mad.
Come on. Ryan, be better. We're talking about superpowers. This is episode 6. Welcome to the Tier List Podcast. Like, we're here. All right.
It's here.
Where the vibes are always immaculate.
You know what's
Shout
crazy?
out Josh Hart.
We're
got-
restarting again. People are like, what's happening?
We've
Spit it out, son.
Spit it out. You got this. I believe in you.
We've gotten these intros down so perfect. And you know what's funny? Josh Hart somehow always remains.
Always remains.
It's
Shout
always
out Josh
it's a
Hart.
thing.
Oh, gosh.
Bro, he dropped like
All right, let's
20,
move-
12, and 11
We're going to
today.
move on to this. Just
He
as
got
a reminder.
97 points in
Superpowers is
fantasy.
today's topic.
As a reminder, our Tier List Podcast, if you're a first-time listener, the way that we rank it is S, A, B, C, D, F. S as the top tier, F as the... Right? So we're going to come up...
For our blind listeners.
Blind listeners, right? It's going to be a blind subject comes up. We're going to rate it where we think it should belong. This is in the realm of superpowers. Not in the realm of superheroes with these superpowers.
Like a lot of the graphics have.
Like the graphics have, but I'm going to try and keep it as
Do you want me
like
to draw 'em?
Yeah.
biased as possible, not trying to associate this power with a certain superhero.
So
or
what we would
villain.
want.
I think that's what we should do. Like, this is based off of what we would want and how we would use them.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
guys. We're professional.
Right? I think that's
Yeah.
good. So then it's not like
That's how I assumed we were going to do
yeah,
it. Like,
so it's
I
not
didn't
a
think.
bias off of like
Yeah.
oh this superhero.
No. I thought
That's
like
it.
we're
Like,
going.
I didn't think it's like X-ray vision. Like, oh, Superman uses it. To,
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah,
like,
like,
oh,
how
what do
would
I
I
think of it?
think?
Like,
Yeah.
how do I want to use it?
Yeah. So
I thought that was a given, but I guess not.
yeah,
But
that's why I was going. I just want to make sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
No,
how
yeah.
we feel.
Yeah.
I want to make sure the listeners know that like that's the vibe of how we're ranking this. You know.
Yeah.
So all right, let's get into this. You guys ready for the first one?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna go with superhuman strength.
It's such a basic one, but it's pretty cool. I think, honestly, as it's just, I know we said we weren't going to rank it off other things, but a lot of superheroes have superhuman strength. I have superhuman strength. I think
To
what
eat
the
as much
buffet?
food
yeah,
as fun-
yeah. You guys make
We're
fun of you guys.
both going there.
Oh my gosh!
Okay,
Cameras
before-
go
wait.
on. Cameras roll, and you guys make fun of me.
This-
Cameras off, Liam. I know we just made a lot of fat jokes about you. I'm really
and
sorry.
Let's talk about this real quick. Last episode, guys, we made a lot of big man
I
jokes
really
towards Liam.
almost quit the podcast,
And
I really did.
I want to say
I
I'm
know
sorry.
next week's
I don't care.
slideshow's going to be.
And we're gonna try our best. And as you can,
Every
If you-
slide is just me getting fatter.
You guys tune to TikTok. Tune to TikTok. It's gonna be great.
Go follow the TikTok
You're
where the
gonna
vibes
see-
are always immaculate.
Oh,
Shout out
gosh.
Josh
Oh my
Hart.
gosh, we need to get into this tier list.
Oh gosh,
I'm so
Ryan can
sorry.
say this every time. But anyways,
Can we make a clip of me just saying the vibes are always
Every
immaculate?
single
Shout
time
out
you
Josh
like-
Hart.
at different times and then send it to him? Yeah, you
Dude,
can
then we get
send it to him.
sponsored.
Oh, that
New York Knicks. Hey, we could be the next Rizzler.
We can be sponsored by Josh Hart.
Dude,
Like Josh Hart.
does
Come
he
on.
have superhuman strength?
No.
He has
doesn't.
a wine collection that he likes.
That's pretty cool.
All right. Anyways,
Maybe we could get free Kobe.
so superhuman strength. I agree. Is a basic one. Like when people are like, "Hey, which superpower would you want?" Like superhuman strength is always like that. Like one there.
Yeah, I agree with that partially. Because I feel like when you're a kid, you're always like, oh, I want superhero strength. But then when you get older and you like develop brain cells, sorry, TikTok audience, you you actually realize there's way
Yeah.
cooler powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, what are you going to use? Like,
Yeah.
what are you
You're
going to
going
do?
to impress the honeys.
Wow,
What
you
was-
can lift a car. So cool.
That
Eh.
is cool.
It's pretty cool. To me, I think it's like a mid one. So that's not really.
I would put it like low B, high C.
I'd put it
That's how
C.
I think I would go like that. That's how I view it. But I think I would go more on the C range. For
That's yeah,
superhuman
like you can
strength.
very much argue B, but I feel like the argument's stronger for C.
It's such
Yeah.
a base. If it wasn't so overused and so basic, I could like B perfect.
It's
But
like
it's like, what are you gonna do?
It's like the base of this conversation we're having. Like
Yeah.
every conversation where you're like, oh, what superpower do you have? It's pretty much always based off of someone saying they want super strength.
Yeah.
And in reality, like that's just gonna make even going to the gym harder. You're not gonna get those gains, you know?
That's why there's steroids to get superhuman strength.
I have a story about steroids I need to tell you guys after the podcast.
It's not podcast listeners available or
You got this.
sensitive.
podcast friendly.
Friendly. That's the word I was looking for. Friendly. It's not
I mean,
friendly.
it's not
English
like
is not Joel's
it's
first
not
language.
that bad, but I don't want to. I don't want to take.
We don't
want to
bore. We don't want to bore you guys.
Throw
with that.
super strength in C.
All right, we got our next one. Oh, Ryan, do you want to say this one?
Yeah. So we have telepathy for the next one. How do you say that word, Joel?
Telepathy.
There we go. Woo!
I
There's a
struggle with
first for
words.
everything.
I do words.
I say word.
Words.
So telepathy, I think, to be honest with you, it's if the other person doesn't have telepathy, what's the point?
Telepathy is like communicating with the mind, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I think you can read other people's.
You can read, but it's
read their mind.
communicating with the
You
mind,
can
right?
communicate, like talk to people with your mind.
But if you can't get it back, then it's like me going like, "Hey, Ryan."
But I think you can.
Ugh.
Like, okay, I know we said we weren't going to do this, but like, if you put it in a sense of how Professor X uses it, he does talk to them.
yeah,
And
but do they talk
Yeah,
back?
he can understand their thoughts.
Oh, because you're reading their mind.
Mind.
But is that mind reading?
I think.
But I think that's the
it's
same
kind
thing.
of grouped
Telepathy?
into the
I
same
think
thing.
I think it's
Producer?
the same thing.
Fact check? Nope.
Fact,
All right.
fact check.
yeah,
gonna
Yeah,
go-
okay, you fact check. We're good.
We're gonna. I'm gonna
for the
I'm
sake
gonna
of the
cut this real
runtime,
quick, and I'm gonna
We're,
yell at our producer.
Liam,
We're,
for the sake of the
ABC
runtime,
News
we'll just
fact check?
combine
Yeah,
that.
it's combined. Well,
It's combined.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool, but I think that could also be like really scary at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to control it, like
Yeah.
it's like when you
'Cause
first have it, you're like, oh my gosh, everyone's thinking, like, because everyone's thinking.
Yeah.
Like you can't shut
Or
off
you
people's
just,
minds.
or you'll just think you're like schizophrenic or something.
Yeah.
The voices are
I think C D tier.
I would put it up in B.
I
'cause
think I would
it-
go
Really?
B.
I think
B
of it
for
in the way
telepathy.
of how often would you actually use it? Like if
Okay.
you're in a sneaky situation, you want to like tell someone across the room.
So in this,
"Ooh."
okay, I'm viewing if I'm at like the peak at all of these powers.
Yeah.
I'm at the peak, so I already know how to use every single powers. There's no like where I'm like the first time I'm hearing it, I'm hearing everyone's like thoughts, right? So I think for what it is actually a really cool power that you can communicate with other people. Then you can read their minds and see what's happening. I would go B tier with it. I think that it's pretty cool.
I mean, we can ask the twins and see how they like using it, but
they use it all the time.
I know.
B
It just
for
seems
Abby.
very.
B for Abby. That's
yeah. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but it starts with the A. But you know what?
There's two B's in it.
And that's two B's. So give it two B's.
Boom!
I knew. As soon as you
I
said two
know.
B's,
I
was
said
like-
that, and I wasn't thinking what I was
expecting- yeah.
saying, and then I said it. And I was like, oh gosh.
Yeah.
All right. Our next one is magic.
I think
You're
this
a
would
wizard,
be
Harry.
sick. I think S tier.
I don't really consider magic a superpower.
Well, you're boring.
Well, like
Time travel's not a superpower.
okay, so like if we think about magic, a superpower is magic like
Because superpowers, like you have them.
Is it
magic
demonic?
is
It's like
something you
it's
have
in
to
the-
learn.
In that case,
Learn
I'm not
and
trying to
it's
get
an
canceled. That
item.
goes F.
Yeah.
So like I think of like magic like a wand or a scepter, right? Type
Sorry.
thing
Respectful.
like that is
Dude,
magic.
what are you saying?
I'm having a moment
We're
with the
having
producer.
a civil conversation
The
here, and
producer
you're
is
like,
not here. We are here. Okay. What are the people on the camera seeing? They're seeing nothing. All right. They're seeing you're talking to.
What are the people
you're not
online
even,
here?
You're not even looking at the camera when you're talking.
Because I
We got a phone call going on. Oh. All right. Magic is gonna go in D tier. We good with that?
D for dumb.
Dumb.
For superpowers in general, it's
yeah.
cool.
magic is pretty sick.
Associated with just magic items. D tier.
It's not a superpower.
It's not really a superpower. It's just,
Technically, it's not a superpower, but it's pretty.
Because then you
Yeah.
have to argue that Harry Potter's just a superhero
But he's
book
not.
and
But he's not.
movie. Yeah, exactly.
He has a wand that gives him the power.
Yeah, exactly.
So
We're
what's
good.
the next one?
All right. Our next one is immortality.
F tier. I do not want to be alive forever.
I kind of agree with that. Like, even though like people like you watch all these movies and all this stuff about the villain seeking immortality, and then the back of my brain, like, why?
Hear me out. Hear me out. Have you guys ever seen Pirates of the Caribbean 4?
Yes.
Yeah, D tier.
No.
I don't want to
F
be
tier.
Genghis Khan for the rest of my life.
I'm gonna go F tier.
That'd be kind of cool.
I think this one
No.
deserves F tier because very few people want to live forever.
I don't want to live forever.
wanna live
Like
forever.
60s.
Like,
Well,
Perfect.
think about it. When you like talk about
why would I
having
want to have multiple
immortality-
wives?
Think about it.
Throughout different generations.
Think about it. When you have
Another one
immortality,
died. Oh well.
Oh well.
when you have immortality, you're not like aging though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
so like
but
you're
that's
like
so
you're in your
boring.
prime years.
You're losing the human experience.
Okay. So you
And I
can
don't-
watch Babe Ruth.
All right, you ginger.
You can write.
Yeah,
you
but
can
no
see
soul.
Babe Ruth live, Muhammad Ali,
But that's-
and Jake Paul.
Okay,
But
Now.
we're starting from now.
Now you're
From
immoral.
now.
You're immoral.
So you'll see Jake Paul
Who cares?
and Mike Tyson's
who
cheeks.
cares? Oh gosh.
All right,
out
you
to
swayed.
Netflix.
You swayed me.
We just got
It's
flagged.
S tier.
This video went from G rated to PG.
All right, might as well
maybe
flash
PG-13.
Mike Tyson on here. Okay.
No, we're not. We are not.
You can't
doing
tell
that
me
at
what
all.
to do.
Please no.
So if this video is age restricted, y'all know why.
I
Yeah,
will rate
right.
this podcast 5 stars on Spotify if I watch through the video and see.
I
that.
know what I must do.
For us to be relevant. Poof.
Boom.
No.
I'll blur it.
All right, this next one, I'm gonna have Liam read it.
Elemental manipulation.
Okay, this one is.
Avatar. This is so
Okay,
sick.
this one's
remember
pretty
at
dope.
youth. Remember when we were talking about at youth. If I was gonna be manipulating some element,
Yes.
it would be the Earth. Want to know why? Because I'm way down to it.
Because you're way down.
That's an A tier. That is
Wouldn't
an A
that
tier.
wouldn't that be like wind
Well, no, I
though?
thought, wait. Immortality. Did we did D or we did
F.
F?
F.
Yeah, F. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh,
that was my
sorry,
But at
producer.
what
I was gonna
cost?
be mean to you, but then
Yeah.
I'll still
F.
be mean to you. How dare you do
How
that?
dare you do that? You knew we
I
both
liked
said
it
F.
in
He
D,
said D,
Gavin.
and he
Thank
was
you.
wrong.
You should have known this.
All right. So, yeah, elemental
Bow
stuff
wow.
like powers, like
So cool.
that is so cool to me.
So
like
cool.
I would love to have that. To be
Fire, water, air,
earth. These are the elements. All right.
I can't say that on there.
Okay. I don't know where you're going.
Mike Tyson. Whoa.
Well, booty cheeks, but
Exactly.
yeah, you went. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're not doing that. at all.
TikTok clip.
Okay. So, anyways, but
Could you pick that up on the mic, Gavin?
would go A.
Okay, cool.
A.
I would go A too.
Hey, I think it's such a
Elemental.
cool like superpower to have. Like you're controlling all the elements. Like it's like you're not controlling just one, all of them.
Like, if you want water, tap. Shh, water.
yeah.
Wait, wait. With that, are we like? Because the picture of it, that's the Avatar show,
Yeah,
right?
so there's
Yeah.
multiple elements.
So
are you saying
are
one
we
per?
assuming we're the main kid that can control everything,
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
like the
dude.
normal
Yeah,
people?
all elements.
We want. Joel said
Or
we're
are
going to be
we
the
like-
max one of everything. So
you
I
said
want to
that?
control. Yeah,
Like
'Cause
you're
when
like
you're talking about
you're like
strength.
the most proficient at it.
Oh,
Right? You're not
'cause-
like taking
'cause-
it and like you're learning.
Yeah, because for this one, I was under the assumption we were going to be like the normal population, where like they only have like one power,
No, we're
not
maybe
born.
two if they're bougie.
No, we're
Dweeb?
No, why would we do that on this podcast?
we are.
We're
We
going-
are the best of the best.
Best of the best.
I need a burp.
And
I'm controlling the elements already.
Well, Liam
That
tried to
didn't come
put in
out.
That
pecan
didn't
pie
work.
in B tier, so like I wasn't sure if his point was like super valid or not.
I think A
It's
tier.
not- I think
he's
it's A.
lost all like accountability after that moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
So we're good with A?
Yeah,
A?
I'm good with A.
All right.
Either way, I think it's good in A.
Yeah. All right. Our next one is Sonic Scream.
Okay, I have a little backstory. When Joel sent me this list, I could not figure out what it said. I thought it said Sonic Stream, and I thought it was super speed. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Sonic Stream didn't know what it was.
When you're going pee, it's like a trick shot.
I was thinking of that when he said
You can
stream.
stand
I was
10
like,
feet away, and you make it every
you can pee
time.
from anywhere. Yeah, in the living room,
It's through
in
the
the family
hallway.
room, in your bedroom, in your bed.
Or it's like
Pee anywhere. That's your power.
That's your power.
or Sonic Stream could just be like a Sonic the Hedgehog streaming service.
But what?
don't let that die. Let
Okay.
him sit in that. And what do you?
Okay.
I say this is an F tier.
I think it's F tier. I think it's kind of stupid.
I don't. Yeah.
I mean, you're screaming at
No,
people.
I was gonna try to argue D, but I was like, did you guys see what's it called, Doctor Strange 2?
Yeah.
No, I
when the
haven't.
dude had his like mouth closed
Black
and he
Bolt.
killed himself.
Yeah. Like he's like the strongest like superhero. Like barely a whisper can kill like
Like a million people.
Yeah, something
It's like
like that.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
I watched
Oh,
4
yeah.
episodes of that.
But like I think other than that, it's really boring. So yeah, F tier.
Producer, F tier.
In the right situations, it can be
tier.
cool.
For
But there's
failure.
not really any
Failure.
right situations.
Okay, is this diverse enough for you guys? There's no S tier now. Is this better for you guys? Does it
Honestly,
make you
I'm
happy?
liking this list.
I
like this
kinda
list too, but I'm a little
looking
salty
good.
about the last.
I think there's yeah okay.
Hey,
All
if
right,
you
we'll
want to
move
know
on.
what we're talking about, go watch the last episode.
You'll
See,
know.
dude.
All right, our next superpower is phasing. So the ability to like go through walls, like
I think that's cool,
I
but like
go through anything.
it's not super necessary unless
Why?
you're like.
What if you're trying to go through a locked door? What if you forgot your key and you need to come through the front door? You
Well,
don't
if
even need a key.
If you forgot your key, the door isn't locked.
There's other superpowers that can help me to get inside my.
Well, what do you? Okay, phasing. I think it's a C tier.
The
It's a
idea is
cool idea.
cool. Yeah, I'd probably agree C tier.
No.
Like, what if
but
you
I-
want to go to a Kings game and you just phase through the wall and you can't?
And then you sit in someone else's seat and get kicked out.
You phase through
You're-
someone else.
Well, you're like what's the word?
You're not invisible. People can see
But
you.
Yeah, but
phasing,
you
like,
phase
go
into
to
someone.
King's game. Okay, so going to King's game with a phasing superpower.
Well, we just
no one
doxed
cares
where
about
we're
you,
at.
right? No one cares about who you are. You're not this famous
Thank you for
person.
understanding,
Yeah.
Gavin.
What?
I said, oh, I guess we're doxing where we're at now.
He said it first.
Kings. That's a general location. You could be a Kings fan from anywhere.
Yeah. Thank you for
Who
doxing us
is
now.
a Kings fan outside of Sacramento, California, bro? Let's be real here.
Liam, because we're in Oklahoma City, bro. He hates the Thunder with a passion.
Stop the
He's
recording.
in, he's in,
Stop the
O-
recording.
he's in OKC, right?
Yeah, the bro's wearing a Giants
Yeah,
jacket.
and people
You're
outside
wearing
of
a Yankees hat. I'm
California.
wearing a Seattle Mariners hat.
See, nobody knows where
No
we are.
one knows where we're at. Well, now we do.
Everyone
maybe you don't.
knows. No one likes.
We
the
live on. That's all gonna be bleeped.
You guys just heard.
I don't think I
You
can
heard
do
nothing.
this podcast anymore.
You heard nothing, but he just
Ryan's
exposed.
life flashed before his
He just
eyes.
exposed where we're at, and hopefully
IRS is
you
gonna
gotta
find
remember
me.
you gotta blur out your lips too, because people can like read
Oh,
lips. So
man.
oh great, that was awesome. But anyway, phasing is a stupid superpower.
Yeah, that's stupid. Let's put it in C.
Can we just
No,
bleep
D.
out the
D.
sports teams
D.
we've been talking about?
D.
No, that's staying in
D.
there. D. Producer, fine. D, I guess.
Yeah. I'm
All right,
cool with D.
what's the next one, guys? I
We've been lost. We've been real lost this episode.
This is
guys.
interesting. I don't know what's going on.
I don't
I
either.
feel like we're talking about like we're having fun, and superpowers is like a background talking point.
That's got to be one of the clips for
That's
for the week.
that is definitely like what this
we're just
conversation
promoting
is.
everything, and superpowers.
We're talking
are
about
just
everything
here.
else but superpowers.
Superpowers.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Let's stay on track,
All
guys.
right.
Let's stay on track.
This-
Shout out Josh Hart. Where the vibes are always immaculate.
No, stop it.
What's the next one?
X-ray vision?
X-ray vision, dude. I don't want to see your bones. F.
I feel like if you like want X-ray vision, you're kind of a creep.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. I think the only like spot.
creep is talking.
No. I was gonna say the only like.
Yes, I am a creep.
Only thing that X-ray vision,
Yes, sir.
vision is like good is like for testing. Like if your teacher has the
Joel,
answers.
you were in school in 1983. Who cares?
That's what I'm saying. Like the only way
Shout
like
out
X-ray
1983
vision is
babies.
good is for that, or if you're like in the medical field, right?
Okay,
And
yes,
you're
that's
like-
cool,
you're
but that's
like,
that's a slight percentage of the
actually,
population.
That's
like the
frickin-
phasing thing where it's like a very like niche situation where you'll need it in. Like a very like if you have this, like it's not going to be like, oh, I'm going to be a surgeon, you know?
Yeah. No. Yeah. I agree. So
F?
F
F.
F
Yeah. X-ray vision F.
X
Cool.
X-ray vision F.
Shout
All
out
right. Now
X,
stop.
formerly Twitter.
Okay. I think
Shout out
we-
Elon
All
Musk.
right, what's the
All right.
next one?
Next one is time travel.
Okay, wait. I want to set this up. Is it time travel where you can do whatever you want
Yeah.
and nothing affects it?
I was gonna say
It's not the Back to the Future rules.
No.
Okay.
I think it's you can go.
I think that's like
back
A
and
tier.
forth,
I think honestly,
back and forth.
I'd argue S.
I'd go S because you
Yeah.
can go anywhere at any point in time. You can go watch MJ play. You can go watch Mike Tyson fight Jake Paul.
Without-
you could go.
I want to go
without
back to
having
that. That was
immortality
awesome.
of where you're always gonna be
Yeah.
alive, but you can go visit all these things.
You can
like-
go see Jesus.
You can see the
You could
greatest
go
moments.
see the Lord be born.
You could be there. You can be one of the shepherds.
You can be
Just
one of
chilling
the.
there.
You could take
What
a
if-
phone
what
with
if-
you and make it seem like you're like an alien.
What's up, guys? This is Jesus being born here.
What if
Just flash the flashlight on and off.
What if someone did time travel? I know it's probably not real, but you know all these like pictures of what Jesus looks like. What if that's actually he took a photo of what Jesus looks like, and that's what Jesus
That would
looks like?
honestly be really cool.
That'd be sick.
Have
that'd
you
be
guys
crazy.
seen the theory where like there's this dude in the '60s who had like a flip phone?
Yeah.
like a
It's in
modern
a.
flip
It's
phone.
a picture of a crowd, kind of, and the guy's there with the flip phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that
Yeah.
okay. Time
S tier.
travel, dude. We could talk about forever. 'cause
Yeah,
it's
let's-
so
let's
cool.
just throw it in
There's
S.
so many
Next
different
one.
things to talk
Yeah.
about. I think, dude, a theory podcast or something like that where we can just binge out about like this kind of. It's so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I think there's like certain things that you can just talk about forever about.
Yeah,
and
like it's just
the pros and cons and
the
all that.
possibilities
Yeah.
are endless.
All right, our next one is teleportation.
S tier again. I think the cost of gas gone, flights gone. You can go wherever you want in the world. It's better than
Yeah.
phasing because
But
you can go
think-
wherever.
Are we doing like a teleportation thing where it's just
You can
yourself,
think-
or it's like anyone that's like,
No.
like if I go like
I
this,
think
like
you're
they teleport with you?
I don't know. Okay, that's
Because I agree with you. If it's like if someone's like touching you, then they get teleported too. But if it's only yourself, I don't. Oh,
We move.
like it's teleportation. I think it's yourself.
and not others.
But we said we want to have the best ability possible.
But I think though, so like I think like you got like teleportation portals, like people like create a portal that people can go from one spot to the next.
I think,
But that's
But
not
I
a-
think
that's
but I
not a
think
power.
That's not a super. I think the superpower is you yourself teleport. I don't know if others can go with you. Maybe like
I think
What
if
do you think?
others people go with you, it hurts them a lot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like if you have other people go with you, like
'Cause you're
you need
de-atomizing, bro.
a
Yeah.
while to like be able to do
Science.
that again.
Yeah, I think I like
thing
that
I wanna
because
do, like,
your body can handle it. Other people's bodies can't handle it as good. It's like
Fear me.
I think I watched the Flash movie when he like ran with someone, and then I know the movie was terrible, but when he's like, hey, you're gonna like
Grant
be
Gustin.
sick afterwards, and then they threw up, and they
Yeah.
have to get used to it.
Like
I
that
think
kinda
I like
thing.
that. I like
Yeah.
that there's a weakness
I have
to
a
it.
point about the Flash movie. How did Ezra Miller give the best and the worst performance in the movie?
Because he's a terrible person.
He's a terrible person.
All right, what do we rank
He's not a bad
teleportation?
actor,
I
though.
say, it's for the fairness of it, not to be able to teleport other people. I say A.
I would go A.
Yeah.
But S, no, okay. The possibilities of teleportation are just like time travel, but you can go wherever you want in the world.
But you're
instantly.
yes,
Like
okay,
that.
yes.
You can go
But
see whatever, wherever,
You're
whenever.
a normal person, though.
That's totally
A normal
fine.
person, right? I think though.
I think it would just get boring after a while. That's
think
the
it'd be
thing.
It's so convenient.
Convenient, yes.
I
But
forgot
like,
something. Let me teleport and go
but
get
to
it.
be an S tier, like I feel like
It's so
Think about
cool.
it. This is something you're going to use so much if you like have the power at first, and then you're going to be like, "Dang, I kind of miss just being like a normal person," and then you're just going to be
But you
driving
could say
and flying
that
everywhere.
about all of these. You're not going
I
to
will
want
go
to time
A.
travel all
I'm
the
A.
time.
I think it's A tier.
A.
Producer, I'm fine with A, but
He has
producer, what do
no
you think?
say in this.
I
Yes,
get
yes,
that,
A.
but
This is our tier
what do you
list.
think?
Our producer says A.
A, okay, A. I'm
He
fine
says
with A.
I can read his mind. I spoke for him before he even
Telepathy.
answered. Sorry, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe I'm exposing myself.
Oh my gosh, he doxed us.
All right, our next one we have flight.
See, you can use the same exact argument. It says on travel. You
This
never
one
have
I'd
to
put
drive.
C or B.
No, I'm going the Liam argument. It's S tier. You save on gas. Oh, you forget something? You can go fly over really
Yeah, but
quick.
teleporting is way more convenient.
Okay.
You're there. You don't have to go.
But flying's
"Whee!"
cooler
I
because
don't
people
care.
can see you.
It's so.
Yeah, but I
don't wanna be seen.
I think that flying
Are you
is
okay?
it's the same argument with how we did super human strength, where it's just kind of like a basic superpower, right? It's a very basic one, right? And if we had flight in B, I feel like then we have to move superhuman strength to B.
I feel like
it should be the same as
flying's
C.
a lot more helpful.
I'd rather be
than
flying than
strength.
strong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, because if you have the super strength, like,
But then with super strength, you can jump still super
No.
far.
but not far
And your
enough
legs.
compared to
Yeah,
like
but
flying.
if you're flying,
like,
is
it's not
just
like
so
I'm
much
jumping
cooler.
from here to like
I think
Timbuktu.
I
But
think,
I think-
flying is more convenient. Like, I don't want to say convenient. It's cooler. You get to see
Because
more
like with
things and do more
strength
things.
too, like
But-
for the longest time, you're not going to be used to it, so you're just going to be destroyed.
But we are the best at whatever
we're
we're,
the best
doing.
at
Remember?
it though. So it's not like
So you know how to control it immediately.
it'd be the same thing with flying. You're like, oh, I can't fly that high because I don't know how
But
to
you
do
can
it.
fly really fast if we're the best at it. You
Yeah,
know?
I think that'd be sick.
Like
Okay,
it's like
B.
B
I'm
tier.
fine. I'm fine with B. Right?
Yeah.
You good with B?
Yeah.
You good with B? Okay, B. All right. Our next one is invisibility. For all you creeps out there.
Can we turn? Can we?
I'm with the same thing where it's like invisibility can be cool, but like a lot of people are picking that because they're creeps.
But can you go from invisible to not invisible?
Yeah,
I think it'd be cool.
it's not like Hotel Transylvania with the Invisible Man.
I think at some
Yeah.
point it'd
I think
be like
you go.
kind of cool, but at the same, like I'd say I'd rather be able to go invisible than be super strength or super strong. No, because I look at magic and I'm like, I'd rather have magic.
I think it's like D.
Like D, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
for the fact that you can choose
If
not
you're trying to
be invisible.
become like a crime lord, then I would put it in S. But like,
I'd rather switch.
If you're an introvert, they're like S tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, no one knows who I am and like I can be hidden. Like you can go
if you're always
anywhere.
invisible, you never have to buy clothes either.
real.
But I would feel so awkward though, walking around
no one
knowing
can
that I'm
see you.
invisible but naked. That'd be so weird.
Be freeing.
That's a pervy thing though. You're walking around naked in public where there's all sorts of ages.
Adam and Eve were naked,
Okay, yeah, that was before they sinned.
and they were still naked after they sinned.
well, no, they put leaves. They covered themselves.
Yeah,
Did
but
you read your Bible?
as soon as they sinned,
I read
what
my
were they?
Bible.
As soon
Have
as
you
they
never
sinned,
seen
what
the
were they?
Animaniacs?
They were naked. I'm right. I'd go D.
I'm gonna go D2.
You guys had that argument to put it in the same exact spot.
Yeah, come on, bro.
I'd throw it in D2.
We're a little spunky tonight, you know.
Oh, spunk. All right.
I
our
mean,
next
today.
one.
I could go
this
for
morning.
some apple pie right
All
now.
right, this one.
Dude, oh.
I love this
I'm getting
one.
McDonald's after this. I need you to know this.
Oh,
That sounds so good right now.
I might join
It
you.
does sound weird.
It sounds
Apple
so
pie?
good.
Ooh. A McFlurry, a $5
Shout out
McFlurry for this.
episode 5.
Stop it. All right, this next one's my
Sorry.
favorite one. Is
got mad again.
animal morphing. All right, I'm gonna tell you why it's my favorite one.
All right,
Okay,
I'm gonna let you.
I'm gonna just like my favorite show growing up watching was Teen Titans.
We're
And
not basing this off
I know we're
superheroes.
not, but seeing Beast Boy do what he was able to do of become an animal, there was so much more he could have done, but I get it for the show. They didn't do that
Joel's
to him.
a furry.
No, I'm not a furry.
He's a furry.
What else?
He's a
No,
furry.
I
He's
want
a
to be
furry.
a rhino.
Joel's a furry.
I want, like, you have all these different
sounds like a
superpowers.
furry.
You can have superhuman strength. You can fly, right? You can be super tiny. You can be super big. You have so much to it. You can be any animal that you
That
want.
just sounds like you want to be a creep, but a furry. A
No,
furry
wait,
creep.
I don't
hang
wanna
on,
be-
hang on.
No.
I have a question. What's Nightcrawler's ability? That's Nightcrawler, right?
Where?
No, that's not Nightcrawler.
Oh.
What are you
That's-
talking about?
What's that one?
That's power absorption.
I don't know. I looked it up and that was a picture.
Yeah, that's
It looks
one
like
different
That's not Nightcrawler?
one. No, that's a different.
Ryan,
I'm
we're
getting that
trying to
name
have a
right, right?
conversation here.
Well, I'm trying to
and
get a-
We're talking about Joel being a furry.
I'm trying to
I'm
know
not a
what the
furry.
rest of the powers are so I can have an opinion on this.
This is terrible. terrible.
Joel's going to annex
guys are
this
terrible.
podcast. It's not going up.
I'm quitting.
What's the top left one?
Top left? That's Magneto.
Magneto. Some like magnetism.
Yeah. Hey, Ryan,
Animal
we are
morphing.
on animal
We're
morphing,
on
brother.
Animal morphing. What are you doing,
I-
bro?
Ryan heard McDonald's and didn't know what
I'm
to
gonna
do.
go with like A with animal morphing.
I'd go
because I
C.
think it can
I'd
be,
go A.
like you can be any animal you want.
It's so many powers in
yes,
one.
that's what I was trying to get to. But this guy's over here like, you're a furry. You're a furry. No, you're the furry. All right.
You're
No,
the
you
I'm
just wanna-
fluffy.
We all know that. Okay.
I know. I go to counseling for
Go
it.
to counseling for it. We've been working.
You mean Fat Camp?
Dude?
It does-
Have you guys seen
Heavyweights?
Heavyweights?
Yes! Greatest movie
so
ever.
funny.
Love Heavyweights. If you have not seen Heavyweights, which I'm pretty sure Liam and our producer Gavin has never seen, need to watch it.
It's on Disney Plus. It's
I'm telling
so
you,
funny.
I'm telling you, Ben Stiller in one of his original roles, like, and his parents are in it. The dad or
Is it the one where they make fun of the fat kids?
yeah, so it's like you go to fat camp, right? And it's like all about like, you know,
Well,
you being
I
fat.
don't care. No,
And
I'm
then
just
like
kidding.
Ben
I'm
Stiller's
sorry.
character
It
like
was a
takes over
callback.
and tries to get all these fat kids in shape and like records it and stuff. So it's like he's like really getting them, and then they like
Don't they rebel?
yeah, it's
Okay.
great.
I
It's
think
great.
I
I'm gonna
might
leave
have
it
like
there.
loosely seen
I'm
it.
gonna leave it there, but watch it.
Watch it.
I showed Liam Hot Rod last night.
That was so.
So fun. I love
That
Hot
was-
Rod.
we
you
were
seen Hot
sitting here
Rod?
almost
Say
crying laughing.
what way?
Saying
What way?
Whiskey.
All right, okay. We did animal
Dude,
morphing.
cool
You
beans.
guys
I
want
used
to
to be
A? That's
legit.
fine. Put it in A,
I used to
Gavin.
be too legit.
Too
I
legit
used to
to
be
quit.
too legit to quit. But now
I wanted to record that part and send it
I'm
to you.
legit.
That was
And
an
for that reason,
eye-opening moment
I
for
must
Liam.
quit.
Yeah.
Bro, I can talk. I love Hot
I've
Rod.
done
You
this before.
opened something inside of me. I love Hot Rod.
We have to
I
do
can
a comedy movie
My name is
tier
Joel
list.
Hagman, and I love to party.
My name
name-
is Ryan Patterson, and I like
Like
to
to
party.
party.
No, I know for a fact you don't like to party.
I know for a fact you've never
Party
partied before.
All right, let's party. No, my favorite scene. Right. Hey, lift up your hand. Put your hand. And that's how you do it.
Wait, what's
There's a random scene where they come up, walking in, and the characters are just doing that. And then he goes, and that's how you do it. There's no context with it
Is it one of those
whatsoever.
weird cut scenes where it's like a
They're
doesn't-
walking up to them, and I think it's Danny McBride's character. He's high-fiving them, and then he goes, and that's how you do
My
it.
favorite's the one where he falls off the cliff.
I was gonna say-
longest, or
Yeah,
when he
we
drowns in the pool.
I was gonna say, for this, could we make a clip out of this? And it's me on the hill back here, just continuously rolling
Oh my
down.
gosh.
That'd be so great.
Okay, are we keeping this part in? What is going? We
Yes,
turned
we
into a
have to.
movie.
You
this is a
opened
movie.
something. I love Hot Rod.
I'm sorry.
Hot Rod is
I'm
one of my
sorry,
favorite
guys.
movies. I can quote
This is
Hot
not.
Rod.
This is not another episode of the Tier List podcast. This is
You
the
know I
same
have a
season.
hormone disease.
I can't wait to save your life and kick your butt.
I'm gonna kill you.
May the fathers be with us. I'm telling you guys, I can quote Hot Rod nonstop. Nonstop.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Okay, I'm
well,
gonna move on.
what are we on? What superpower?
What was it?
It was animal morphing. It's an A. Okay.
It's an A. All right, we're moving on. All right, we
my
got
gosh.
shape shifting.
Cool. Let's go. B. It's not as cool as
Shape shifting
animal.
though. You can change into anything though.
Yeah, but like, I mean,
house pot, candle,
Yeah.
electrical wire.
I feel like the only thing cool about shapeshifting is playing Call of Duty of the
Prop hunt.
The prop hunt.
That'd be
that's
sick.
like all I think about. Where
But
people
that's
are like,
again, creep.
"All right, where is like playing hide and go seek?" But like you're shapeshifting.
That's true. It can be a creep thing too.
Like
Yeah.
that, I'm not gonna name what that is, but that little bobblehead over there could be a shapeshifter.
Oh, that is true.
Hey, I
Let's-
mean,
let's go D. Just because it's kind of like.
it's gonna be huge. All right, so
we know
D.
what the bobblehead is.
D. I was quoting someone else. There's Fat Thor up there. All right, so D for shapeshifting.
D. All right,
D
we're
for
good.
Thor. Cool.
D for Donald.
Stop. You're exposing. You're doxing us.
You're doxing us. We know who. Oh, okay. All right.
know we
next
live
one
in
on our list is
America.
power absorption.
I think it can
Well,
be
if nobody
cool.
else has powers, what's the point?
Yeah.
F.
Like, are we living in like a superhero filled
No,
world?
because every other thing is everybody else has been normal.
But-
Because nobody can teleport with you, nobody can fly
that's-
with you.
that's true.
So that has to be F.
But what if like okay, so what
Here,
if like
I
a
got an
car
idea.
crashing into you can absorb that crash to
So
stop
you're
it from
kinetic
happening?
energy man.
But that's
Yeah,
kind of like
essentially.
I
And
think that's
potential
kind of where
energy?
it's going though. Like power absorption
Well,
is
think about it
absorbing
like this.
power. What is power though? And we're not saying superpowers, absorbing
I
superpowers.
took all of your power. You're dead.
Think about it like this.
Power absorption, and we're back.
And it's F tier. Wow.
Oh, okay. We're
Okay,
Wow.
no, think about it.
No.
Like, let's say you want to like monetize off of this, right? You could just go become the biggest bodybuilder ever, and just like in the gym, see like the biggest dude in there, and just like pat him on the back. Boom! You have all of his strength now.
So it's not like superpower absorption.
No.
It's like they're
It's power absorption.
I still think that's so lame. That's F.
No, I think it's more like
I think it's like a C tier.
I think it's lame.
okay. C tier.
Oh, fine, whatever.
What were you gonna put it in?
I was gonna do B.
I can see
Excuse
the
me? I
I can see
argument.
B.
I just don't think it's
the
strong
concept. Yeah.
Like
I think the concept
is
of it, like,
good.
like super strength is just super strength, right? But like power absorption, you can absorb super strength. You can absorb like everything and become stronger than super strength. You can become like, I don't know. So that's why I was gonna go B, but I'm fine
C.
with C. All right. I'm gonna allow Liam to read this one.
Elasticity.
Elasticity. So
So-
this is stretchy person.
A stretchy person? I think.
Shout out Pedro Pascal.
Honestly,
Fantastic Four.
watching One Piece and looking at Luffy and going, "Wow, that seems pretty cool," and then understanding like, "Cool, you can
He's seen
stretch."
12 episodes
It's
in
like,
the last 6 months.
I've seen 300 episodes.
Dang, bro. That's
How much have
pretty
you watched in the last 6 months?
unimpressive to the
12.
1,200 episodes. That
Yeah, I
there is.
know. I
Isn't
think
it almost
honestly
13?
it's a B tier. I
think
think it's
so.
pretty cool, but I could see C or D.
I love this power, like, because I think it's just so cool, like that you can stretch, you can like become a balloon, you can come like flat type thing, you can like, I don't know, like I think it's pretty cool what you can
I
do
think
with
it's
it.
one of the most creative options.
Yeah, I
on
like the
here.
Yeah.
creativity of it and what you can do with it, of it all. So I would go BA, like.
I would probably throw it in B, just because
go
there's
B.
like a lot
Yeah.
of instances where it's like really hard to think of something to actually need it for. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. So B.
B.
Outside of like
B.
all the cool stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm fine with B. I like
Sorry, Monkey D. Luffy.
that.
Is
All
his
right.
name actually Monkey?
Yeah, it's Monkey D. Luffy.
Yeah, that's his name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Our next one is magnetism.
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 You got there.
Got it.
We got
I
there.
got there eventually.
All
All right. This to me is the coolest power. I'm telling you, everything. There's metal everywhere.
We're done.
And you can be done all you want. It is the coolest power out there. You're controlling metal. Metal is everywhere. There's metal in your body. Like what you can
Shout
do
out
with it.
microplastics.
Like, and the only reason why I'm gonna bring him up because of how cool he is. But Magneto's character is like the definition of what that can do, and it's such a dope superpower. I would want that superpower. That's like one of like and it is a creative superpower. It's something abnormal, something that not a lot of people have. But there's a lot. Oh, okay. You're yawning because you're so bored.
You yawned in the last one.
You're gonna rank it D tier. No, this superpower is so cool that I believe it belongs in S tier to me.
I think it's D.
Gosh.
All right, guys, ready for me to break the ice here?
Oh gosh. Please.
So the only times I've ever seen magnetism is with Magneto, right? And I'm not the biggest X-Men fan,
He likes Magneto though.
but I really like Michael Fassbender in First Class, and that was the first one he was in, right? First Class and Days of Future Past. And then I fell asleep while watching X-Men Apocalypse, but that's besides the point.
Dark Phoenix. Oh.
I think this is arguably the most useful superpower on the list.
Yeah.
It is one of the coolest because with being able to control like the metal, it helps you fly with it too because you just like retract it from you. So then you start floating. I think this is an S tier power.
Why D? You can't say it's boring.
You try putting magic in A. That's not even a superpower.
That's fine. Magic is cool. You can create and do things. What are you gonna do with metal? Cool. I can lift the camera.
Cool.
I'd rather be elastic and go. Weep.
Cool.
Yeah,
I can move 90% of objects on this earth.
That's fine.
And
that
you
sounds
choose
boring.
a camera.
Bullets.
When am I can be elastic and absorb them.
Okay. Well, can you fly?
I can stretch really high.
See, but your argument is dumb. So S tier.
S tier.
S tier. We're moving to S tier.
Guys, I think we messed up on the list. We could have put ice powers, and then we could have had a part where we all go, "Honey, where's my super suit?"
Well, I asked you guys if there was any other ones, and
I didn't think about that until now.
Well, you kind of put that under elemental.
Yeah, but I want a petition right here, right
You
now.
can put that under elemental, where it's like
I want
You have the
Mr.
argument
Free-
there, but I don't.
What's his name? Is it
agree
Mr.
with
Freeze?
it.
But I think if once you do that, then you have
Freeze?
to break off
The-
ice,
yeah.
fire powers.
That's
Frozen
what I'm
Then you guys
saying.
do
is,
like
I'm thinking
air.
Flash.
Like,
I saw Flash.
You break it off more. Where
I
I was
imagine
trying to
a
like
movie.
I don't know, keep it
Generalize it.
generalize it. Yeah, this is all really generalized. I mean, magnesium, whatever. It's kind of like
Magnetism?
that's kind of not general, but it whatever it is. All right. Words.
If you can't say it right, it shouldn't be an S.
Words. I struggle. Magnets. I can control magnets. All right. Our next one is supersonic speed.
S tier, S tier, S tier, S tier. I think it is the coolest superpower.
It's because he's an Ezra Miller fan.
No, I'm not. I
You like
the
to
Flash.
stalk other people too?
You like to beat up people outside of Russian bars.
That I do like.
Women specifically.
That I don't like.
That I do like. That I don't like. All right, we're just going at it. This
You like going on the run from the U.S. government?
Hey, I mean, he's
Man,
got my
how
back.
did that Flash movie come out?
I don't know, and this was in the midst of it all.
That's
too.
what I'm
Like,
saying, dude. I don't like Ezra Miller.
They're just like, oh yeah, we won't put him on the press junkie, but we'll still release the movie.
Yeah.
Bro was a crime
That was a
lord.
menace.
Yeah,
he was
it
a
is.
menace.
He was getting
He
perks
still
to
is.
being a wallflower.
And you haven't really heard about him either. Like recently, like
Oh yeah.
like ever since then is like.
I think it's because he's been like getting a ton of help and stuff.
no, hopefully.
Hopefully he finds
Allegedly.
the Lord.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I'd put this in probably S tier. This is
S tier?
up there.
Joel, Bro, I try and like you, but when you do this, it makes me not like, really? Really? What are you going to argue? That, oh, you go too fast. But you want to control magnets, but you don't want to go super fast? You can control lightning.
Oh, I know why Liam likes this one so much. Since you're burning so many calories, you can endlessly eat food over
Have you
and
not seen the
over
movie
and
and the
over.
show? You have to, Barry Allen eats so much food because he burns so many calories.
Yeah, from running from the U.S. government.
Yes, sir.
A tier.
The reason why I don't want it in S tier is because
We can't be controversial.
This is three basic superpowers that everyone
Dude,
mentions.
I'm going to walk off this
Superhuman
podcast.
strength, flight, and supersonic speed.
Super
Those are the
speed.
3 basic ones
Oh.
that everyone wants.
You can kind of
right?
get the other 2 in this one though, just because of how fast you're going.
Yes, I agree.
So
So
I think
I wouldn't go S. I would go more A.
I'm fine with A.
Where I feel like that it's like it's not like the top tier of like the best.
do you
best
at
of
least see an
superpowers.
argument for it being an
I
S?
do like. I mean, like I love Flash is one of my favorite DC comic superheroes. Like I love the Flash character. I do, but it doesn't mean
See,
that
he doesn't like Ezra Miller though.
I
No,
don't
I
like
don't.
Ezra Miller's
but that,
either.
But doesn't mean
Can't
that
even say
I
his name.
agree that
Ezra
it's
Miller.
like a top tier
Ezra
superpower.
Miller, Ezra Miller, Ezra Miller.
I love the Flash.
Dude, it's
and
like
how
Beetlejuice.
fast
You're
and
gonna
what he can
summon
do.
him.
He's too busy running from the U.S. government.
Everyone's running from the U.S. government.
Yeah, I don't pay my taxes.
Well,
Shout
that's
out
a
that
problem.
chick from the
IRS
Barbie
is
movie.
Gonna now look into all of us
America
now because of you.
something.
We're gonna start bleeping out
My hands
all
are a little
the
sweaty.
names.
Good luck.
And with the IRS.
Yeah, good luck. I already
Okay.
doxed this, so they know where we're at.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
Liam doesn't pay his taxes either.
So
That's what I just
A.
said.
I'm A.
A.
I'm
A.
cool with A. I would
Can
put
I
it,
have a handshake? Can I do a handshake?
I would,
I want it S.
bro. You get your letter grades almost all the
You-
time
you do.
consistently. I'm the one that has the
'Cause
hot
I'm the
takes
least
and never get my
controversial.
stuff.
This is what I want S.
And this is why no clips
No,
are about
last
you.
episode you got your way with
I got
scalloped
called fat in the
potatoes.
clip, so.
You got scalloped
That's
potatoes
true.
and S.
That's true.
So you did get your handshake. So
I didn't shake no
Stop it.
hands.
We
I
would
didn't
know this.
shake
It was
no
filmed
hands.
an
It
hour
doesn't-
ago.
Fine. A. Whatever,
A.
dude.
All right, our last one on the list is telekinesis.
This is like making things float, right?
Yeah, you can like
That's like magnetism,
control
but cooler.
things with your mind and stuff and make things float.
I'd put it
and fly.
in.
I want magnetism A.
I think I would go with it in S tier with it. I think it's such a cool superpower that you can make anything fly and float.
Well, then
and
it's the same thing as magnetism.
control things, and you can stop them, freeze them, or freeze people. Yeah, it's the same thing, but it's
So
a different type of
magnetism needs to go
superpower.
down.
No, it's the same. Like you can do the same
Here,
type of
I got
concepts,
an
but
argument
it's
for
the
it
same
being an
different.
S. I know I hate it, but it was the coolest power in Breath of the Wild. Throw it up in S tier.
S tier.
Is this how Ryan
S tier.
feels?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah. That's how I feel.
This sucks. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. All right, guys. Well, we did it. Superpowers. Well, we talked about superpowers
we
a
tried
little
to talk
bit.
about superpowers.
And we talked about Hot Rod for like 5 minutes.
And there's a lot of cuts in this episode.
And there's gonna be a lot of
Few
cuts in
bleeps,
this
a lot of
movie.
cuts.
We're sorry
Maybe
about
some
that,
butts.
but
Who knows? That might be blurred too.
And our producer just snorted. Wish you guys could have heard that really loud. But
man.
anyways, we're gonna list off the names. Ryan, you
I'll
wanna
do
say
S.
no.
Oh,
Ryan's gonna say S.
Ryan,
I'll say
you know what to
A.
do.
You say B.
In the apple pie
Oh,
tier,
God.
we got time travel, magnetism, and telekinesis.
All right, in the A tier, we have elemental powers. We have teleportation. Teleportation. We got animal powers, and we got super speed.
I think the hardest part about reading this is figuring out what each thing is.
That's why I was like, I'm looking. I was like, what is that one again?
Is that what is it? Mind reading? What is it? What was
Yeah.
that one? Mind reading, flight, and elasticity.
yeah, stretchy
In
powers.
C tier, we got super strength and power, or just absorption, not power absorption. So those are two different things.
Cool.
All right, in D tier, we got you're a wizard, Harry. Magic. We have
That's right. We got
phasing.
Ron Weasley on the
We got-
podcast.
Invisibility
Oi, bruv. Tuesday.
and shapeshifting.
Beans and toast. F tier. Thanos, R.I.P.
Immortality.
Immortality.
He won,
but at
Sonic
what
Scream.
cost?
There's that bird from
Oh,
earlier.
Excuse
And the,
30 minutes later.
and the X-ray vision.
All right,
Shout out
guys.
Kate.
Is there one on this list that you guys like? That's my
Yes,
favorite.
I do. Oh, favorite? No.
Favorite.
My bad.
Liam's favorite is ending this episode.
Liam's favorite spot on this list is apple pie and S tier.
Dude, yes, sir.
All right, I'm just gonna say mine is the elemental one at A. Anyone else?
My favorite's Hot Rod.
Hot Rod. I love Hot Rod.
I like the scene where he's trying to run from the car.
No, stop, dude.
With the
We're gonna
pillows all
get back into
taped around him. And they come and just hit
just
him.
clobbered.
Or the tower scene. Now?
Now? Now?
You're the worst stuntman.
We gotta
What?
show Gavin. We gotta show Gavin the trailer for this.
We do.
No, one of my...
My favorite's time travel.
My favorite
Time travel,
is
basically.
probably I mean elasticity. That was like the one that went my way. What are we
only
upset?
one.
What are we upset
The
about?
only one.
What are we upset about? Super speed.
What are we upset
we
about?
feel great. All right,
I don't
well,
care about the rest of them.
Thank
I
you
just
guys for
wanted to
tuning
know.
in to the...
I was upset.
Thank you guys.
I'm upset. You might not see me in the next episode. So don't rate this thing 5 stars because I might not be back here.
Before we
I'm going to go on an editor strike. Writer strike, you've heard of that. I'm going on an editor strike.
Thank you guys for
before we
tuning in
end
to
this,
the
let me
Tier
just
List
say
Podcast.
this.
We love you
But
guys. You
this
guys are
is-
awesome.
this
Check
is
us out
dumb.
on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram.
Wait, can I get something real quick? Liam might be upset, but the vibes are still immaculate. Shout out Josh Hart.
This is
We love you
garbage,
guys.
dude.
Take
I'm
care.
never coming back on this podcast.
That's not going to be in it.
I edit. No, I'm going to edit a strike. This isn't going up. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's like the Liam Daly show all over again.
Stop! That was a really popular and hip podcast.